So I was just browsing YouTube one day when I stumbled upon this. Apparently this Muslim channel released a video with a few questions he claims atheists cannot answer. Well then, good sir, I'll have a go at it.
What are the questions that no atheist will be able to answer? A. How did existence emerge out of no space and no time? How can an atheist assume that his atheism is valid when the moment of the start of existence is a stark proof on the creativity of the Creator and his ability to originate existence?
A few things here. So it seems we greatly disagree on whether or not the beginning of the universe's existence is proof of a creator. We can argue how the beginning happened, but what we don't tolerate is when you make claims based on absolutely nothing. There being a mind behind it all is a claim we would need substantial evidence for. Look, we don't know every detail on how the universe came into existence, but neither do you. Instead of sitting there claiming you know it all, how about you contribute to science like those astrophysicists are? I mean, these scientists are actually gathering the math and data trying to answer these questions.
B. How did no life transform into life? How did matter mutate from lifelessness into living cell?
Well, that is something we are still working on, but we have already mapped out the chemical processes that would allow important components of life to arise from non-life material. Of course, not everything is figured out yet, but we have never been closer to answering the question of life's origin. I've done quite a few videos talking about abiogenesis already, so I won't explain it here again. Essentially, you're asking these questions claiming atheists cannot answer them. But I hope you realize that we don't need to provide an alternative to your hypothesis to say that you're wrong. You're making a claim about the reality of the universe. Proposing a new idea that explains the universe and life is not a prerequisite to say that your claim of the existence of a creator is false.
With all our techniques and advancements, we cannot, till this very moment, originate the simplest form of life. So how can we explain the origination of life in the dead matter?
Well, guess what? We've already created a synthetic cell, fully equipped with a set of artificial DNA. It's not entirely from scratch since the researchers did use an empty bacteria shell to house the DNA, but the DNA itself is artificial. As you can see, we are closer and closer to creating a cell completely from scratch, because scientists are gaining a better understanding of the processes that drove abiogenesis, and also cell function in general. Just wait a few more years or decades and I'm sure a breakthrough will be accomplished. Now, creating a cell from scratch is very different than mapping out the processes of life's origin, but it's definitely a step in that direction.